Let's see, let's see. So I was in live and I think I did some mistake here. Let me wait for you guys coming back. Hi, Kiva. So I went to the place you told me to go, and here I go to settings, and they have the option. Hold on. Yes, it was helpful, so I asked ChatGPT. So I'll go to settings and I'll go to permissions. Oh no, permissions no. It's community and moderations. And here, where I saw your name? Oh, here. Manage moderation. Let me show you. If you see if it's this. You see manage moderate. I put your name there. It was nobody else's name here. So was no any name here before. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I block him in live. I don't know. So that is okay. That's me. You are the only one. I don't even know I can do that. That's me. You can help me with the comments. Okay. That's good. I was like, oh my God. No, yeah, I trust you in Fatima. Yeah, I get it. Oh. Exactly. I'm single because I'm not married, but I have a boyfriend. I know. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna block my people. What I'm gonna do? Thank you, Jojo. I'm not turning around because here we just talk. I don't dance. I don't show my body. It's not like, you know, that type of thing. We talk. And today I was sharing some psychology hacks gonna help you to deal better with your body, with your life, with your discipline. Thank you. It's a cute topic. All right, so I was in live early and I had to rush to get out, but now you're back. Let's keep talking. Let's keep in the topic. Do I finish the topic? Hello, Liam. Welcome back. How are you today? Yeah, I put some moderation in the comments just for you guys know, for all the crazy people. Now, when you try make a nasty comment, guess what? You'll be blocked. So be respectful if you don't want to be blocked. Don't be in love with me because I have a boyfriend and love money. Oh, yeah. Let me think about something else we'll talk. I think I finished the topic early. Oh, now show your username, and you have a one in your name. Yes, good, Kiva. I appreciate your help, sweetheart. Yeah, it's hard, especially when I'm talking. Sometimes it's hard to keep up my eyes and keep up the conversation. I appreciate you very, very much. So I want to share you guys, because I get a lot of question how you can be more health, how you can be more fit, and so much things people talk about what do you do, but let's talk about what I don't do. I don't eat gluten, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat anything have yeast on, I don't have a lazy day, I don't have a cheating day, I don't eat anything processed, I don't have a processed sugar. I'm not gonna, every time when I'm emotional or I'm feeling any emotion, I sit down, I journal it, I walk, I painting. I don't eat emotionally anymore. So a lot is talking about what do you do, but it's very important to have in mind what you don't do it. Thank you, Kiva. Are you able, Kiva, are you able to hide in them too, or no? Hi Clarence, welcome back. How are you? Then are you very clean? That's good. Same here. I eat clean and simple. Eat simple, repeat the foods. The more simple you make your life, better you're gonna feel, less inflammation you're gonna feel. Wow, today is like, it's good to see you too, honey. Welcome back. This year, I'm gonna be here more. Boom. And you guys can tell me what you guys like to see more here. Do you guys get the book? Get Unseen War? Oh, I have something to share. I sold over 300 books. I'm so happy. I checked yesterday on Amazon. For those who doesn't know, I'm a self-published of Amazon and I already sold over 300 books. So exciting. If you put my name on Amazon, Marianne Smith, you're gonna see. I have 3 books there. And so exciting. Unseen Wars. It's about how to break the pattern. Not just break the pattern, but it's more for you to understand what patterns you might be in. How this problem you have right now is serving you. So Clarence, do you get the book? Yes, Kiva, I'm so excited. Just feeling so grateful. And a lot of people getting so much feedbacks, like how, they get so helpful for both books, the 3 of them. What is the book name? Unseen Wars is the first one. The second one is 48 Laws to Skinny Forever. It's literally all the laws I apply to stay fit, to stay skinny. And the third one is 365 Days of Gratitude. Actually, let me pick up the books to show you guys. 1 second. All right. So here are my babies. It's okay, Kiva. Sometimes I don't even understand either. Sometimes, you know, just let it be. You see, this is 48 Laws to Skinny. If you want to lose weight, if you want to understand the laws, I'll tell you some laws. Some laws to Skinny Forever. Identity, keep results. The change begin in your mind, not in your body. Second law, your environment always wins. People think they have a discipline problem, but what they actually have is environment problem. Because if your environment doesn't help you, hold on, let me fix this one. If your environment doesn't help you, it's gonna be tough for you to stay fit. Yes, I believe in Jesus. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. Don't eat your emotions. The cravings are not hungry. They are emotionally comfortable. They are emotionally relieved. Detachment. It's so important to start looking food as a fuel, not as your therapy. Your nerve system must feel safe for you to lose weight. Your body holds fat when you feel unsafe. And this is like physically, mentally, emotionally, you need to feel safe. Oh, Kiva, actually you give me a good idea to give my signature in the book. Good idea. I don't put my signature there, but thank you. Actually, it's a very good idea. I'm gonna do it. Aw, God bless you too. And remember, everything is temporarily. I don't know what you going to, but you're not alone. You become what you praise. Your brain as your brain pay attention in everything you celebrate. I just love this laws. Affirmations shape your identity before your habits do. Your body becomes what your brain repeats. If you keep repeating something, it's gonna keep showing up for you, always. The words you use to speak to yourself shape your cravings. It's that simple. Your body loves simple food. Simple food heals. Complicated food inflamed. I'm just telling you guys like the laws superficial, but As a book worth to buy because have a lot of information here. Move every day. Walk, it's one of the best medicine you're gonna have. Meditation shape your decisions before food does it. Most overeating begins with unregulated mind, not hungry. The reason 95% of the people overeat, it's emotionally. Have nothing to do with food. You're not addicted to food. You're addicted in relief. You're addicted relieve your emotions, and that's your problem. Eating for energy, not for entertainment. Food, it's a fuel, not your therapy. Yes, thank you, Kiva. Yes, the book is for both. For both. Anybody can read this book. They're a fat woman, they're a fat man. Or both eating their emotions. Your body talks. Every symptom is a message. Bloating, stress. Cravings are emotion needs. Fatigue, when you feel always fatigued, stressing, it's sign that poor decision. Don't eat what make you feel tired. You kind of know immediately when you eat something is not good for you. So start pay attention. Pay attention when you eat something, how this food make you feel. Sugar make you weak. Not emotionally, but hormonally. Sugars not only affects your weight, affects your chemistry. When sugar enters your body, hacks your hormone, speed your insulin, destabilize your mood, and activate your cravings. So many people say, I'm so addicted to sugar. Yes, that is a reason for you addicted. Poor decision, Kivas, any decision doesn't make you feel good. Yes. And a lot of people decide food, they see food as entertaining. And now they deciding what they're going to eat based on a fun, on a taste. It just tastes, it's so much flavor. Like ice cream. Ice cream, it's only sugar and fat. That's it. That's what it is, ice cream. Doesn't have nutrition. Don't any bit. It's just for the taste. Yes. It's really affects. And a lot of people are tired. It's not just because they physically tired. They are inflamed. When your nerve system is not regulated, you feel so tired, you feel weak. You have no energy to do anything. Your home predicts your weight. Your environment is reflection of what it is in your mind. So if you live in a messy place, if your house have a bunch of unhealthy food, of course you're making hard for you to do the right thing. And I personally don't believe in moderation. Moderation is a story people tell themselves to sabotage, just moderation. No, you telling this the story you're telling yourself for you to sabotage. That's all what is moderation. If you don't feel good eating something, you shouldn't have it at all. Like if you don't feel good eating dairy stuff, cut off. Don't say, I'm going to eat just a little bit sometime. No, you're not supposed to have, don't have. Drink water like it is medicine. Most cravings are because you're not hydration. You don't have enough water. Most fatigue is because you're not drinking enough water. Most headache, a lot of people always have a headache. That is something I never had in my life, is headache. It's because you probably not drink enough water. When you don't drink enough water, you also boost your cravings, boost your hormones, dysregulate your hormones. So water is a medicine. Don't forget to drink your water. Let me drink my tea. Say no to protect you, yes. Say no is a self-respect. Most people lose progress because they don't know how to say no to invitation, to pressure, to emotionally expectation. They don't know how to say no. You're in the same meal. I eat most of the time 1 meal a day. Yeah, me too. I'm eating now 1 meal a day. I pretty much eat the same meals. I just, some days I change the protein, but it's pretty much the same. And it's good. It's, food is supposed to be a feel. It's not supposed to be entertain. It's not supposed to be a relief, a comfort. Nothing change your identity fast than fast. Fasting, it's so powerful. Fasting is a psychology reset. A lot of people think fasting is just about weight loss, and it's not. When you fasting, you get way mentally, emotionally strong. And when I'm fasting, I feel so close to God. I feel so connected. When you stop eating, your mind becomes way more clear. And you start noticing the pattern, and you start notice things you don't notice before when you're eating. The inflammation go down and your brain functionally better. Because it's like I eat potatoes and onions, vegetables, protein shake, call it. Okay, and I'm sure it's working for you. You're feeling good. Even if you don't have gluten inflammation, like even if you don't have gluten problem, gluten creates inflammation. You cannot stay regulated if your gut is inflamed. You can. So gluten triggers bloating, fatigue, emotionally stable. You're not going to feel emotionally stable if you're always eating gluten. Break your fasting with protein and fiber. If you want to, don't speed your blood sugar. If you don't want to feel hungry all day, break your fasting with protein and fiber. And the first bite, always gonna set the tone for your day. That way you stabilize your blood sugar, you feel less cravings, and the protein gonna, kind of hold the hungry. Especially when I eat red steak, like red meat, I don't feel hungry much. I love fish. Fish is my favorite. But sometimes I eat red meat. And when I eat red meat, I don't feel hungry at all much. Not really. Cut off processed food. Processed food is make you body inflamed, It's kind of speeding your cravings. If you eat a lot of processed food, all this processed food, they very they're intentionally made to make you addicted. If you eat a lot of processed food, you probably feel addicted to them. So you eat salmon twice a week. That's good. Salmon is very healthy. It was one of superpower food. One thing I was not used to, now I'm eating more, is eggs. Egg is very healthy as well. I'm eating more eggs. And also it's cheaper. I love salmon, but it's kind of expensive. Like here in New York, it's like 25 1 pound. And I usually, I can eat 1 pound easily. Balance your chemistry. That's mean you need to have, if your vitamin D and your vitamin B12 is low, you're gonna have low energy, you're gonna feel depressed. So have in mind that it's very important for you to check. Do your checkup, do your annual physical, check, do your hormones, check everything. Once a year, I do my checkup. I just get done now in Brazil. I check my blood. I check my hormones. I went to cardiologist, gynecologist, the back doctor, the stomach doctor, the one put the camera inside your stomach. I did like completely checkup. And thank God I was well. I have nothing to concern about it. But it's kind of relief to do it because now you know everything's fine. All you need to do is keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. Even my blood test, the doctor was like, wow, your vitamin D is great. You know, all the vitamin is good. So what I'm eating, I just keep eating. Not every feeling deserves reaction. Some people think every feeling they have, they need to react to. No, they don't. Not every thoughts you need to believe. Sometimes thoughts are just thoughts. Doesn't define you. They're not true. Not every cravings you need to feed the cravings. Emotionally mature is you realize that. It's same thing in life. Not everyone deserve response. Some people you don't even respond because they don't deserve it. You just live with that. Anxiety is fear, and fear make you to overeat. That's why I want to tell you guys, regulate your nerve system, because when you are in an anxiety state, you are in a fear state. And when you're in a fear, you're fighting. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Why are you so scared? Why you cannot be calm and intentionally? Every time you feel anxious, your mind acts impulsively. You do things impulsively, you will eat impulsively. Yeah, Kiva. When you think about it, I'm a coach, and for the last 5 years, I've been studying a lot about psychology, neuroscience, and I learned a lot. And when you understand the majority of our problems come from the way we think and what we focus on, you realize the majority of the situation you think is a problem is just here mentally. You create the majority of the problem. And a lot of the problem, they're never gonna happen. but they are in your mind. And because you believe on them, because you take your time to respond to them, now they have control. You don't really have control of your life. They have. They control how you think. They control how you act. But if you learn to shut up all those thoughts, all those feelings, and you understand they doesn't define you, it's not your identity. And one thing you can do is gratitude. You cannot binge, you cannot overeat, you cannot be in fear if you are grateful. You cannot experience two emotions at the same time. Gratitude shifts your attention from what I'm missing, what I don't have, to what I have, what I can appreciate it. From what hurts to what's healing. From what panicked me to what give me peace. From scarcity to what it is enough. You cannot be grateful and self-destructive at the same time. You need to choose one. You be like, I prioritize be self-destructive now, Mari. I'm prioritize focus what is hurting me. I'm choosing prioritizing panic. It's a choice. You choose what you think. Your thoughts drive your feelings. Your feelings, your emotions, your behave, your frequency as a magnetic. Then you start seeing everything in your life. The more you practice gratitude, more your nerve system regulate, more calm you be, more you feel safe with good things, more you feel safe with uncertainty. Life, it is uncertainty. You are not sure about anything in life. Only certainty you have in life is death and change. We all gonna die, and life is gonna change. People gonna come and go from your life. So that's why I told you, detachment, it's extremely important. Yes. The anxiety situation that trigger you. Now you know, next time, Gabriel, when you feel trigger, you can say, all right, this situation got me triggered a little bit. But I don't need to be anxious about it. It's actually you get triggered, so now you're afraid of. Why? I don't have to be afraid. Yeah, Kiva. I'll like, oh, Rebel. Hey, Rebel, how are you? Long time I don't see you here. Exactly, Kiva. To detach, you have to focus in the present moment. That's the secret for detachment. If you want to be detached, you have to focus in the now. If I'm focusing in the now, if I'm focused on the people I'm meeting now, if I'm focused on the friends I have now, if I'm focused where I live right now, I'm not thinking about what it was last year, who I was friend last year. Focus in the now, focus in the present moment, because that's all you have. And a lot of people, they have a hard time to let it go. That is also fear. We as a human being, we have a lot of ego, and you want to have control over things. Hold on, I need to put my charge here in my computer. 1 second. Discipline, love, action. 1 second. Discipline loves action. So many people say, how How I can be more disciplined, how I can be more disciplined. Are you taking action? And a lot of people see discipline as a restriction, as discipline is not restriction, it's a protection. It's how you take care of yourself. It's doing, you're able to do things over again, even when you don't feel. And if you do respect yourself enough, you're gonna act like. If you do respect yourself enough, you're gonna look like somebody really respect and love themselves. Oh, that's good, Gabriel. You are mental health specialist. Nice. You know, we all, even if you are, I do have a client who is a therapist. Like, we all need somebody to hold ourselves accountable. And even if you are a specialist in mental health, we always can learn something. I have 2 clients who are therapists. They have clients active and still, want somebody to hold themselves accountable and open up. Maybe they're, because it's easy, to be honest, it's easy to resolve other people's problem than your own problem. It's so easy for us to, let's say, if you tell me your situation in your life, you might have the same situation I have. It'll be more easy for me to tell the solution for you than for myself. It's crazy, but that's what happened. What do you consume mentally shapes your cravings physically. Your body is not the only one shape what you eat. Your brain, what you think, how you talk to yourself, what do you watch, who get your attention. And I ask myself all the time, imagine this, everybody want our attention, everyone. Think about this, the TV, the social media, what they want your time. They want your attention. I'm asking you now, who are you giving your attention? Who are you giving your time to? Because everything you give your time, your attention, is shaping not just your cravings, it's shaping how you think, it's shaping how you see life, it's shaping. And you have to see like, wow, and believe you or not, the people you hang out with, people you spend time with, they end up affecting how you think. No, Mario, it's not. Yes. For example, if you always hang out with somebody who always complaining, sooner or later you're gonna end up be this type of person always complaining. If you always hang out with somebody who eat poorly, who have a bad choice about eating, drinking, you're gonna end up behaving the same way. Exactly, Kiva. The most of the time we're giving not enough time to ourselves rather to people who don't deserve it. Choose your surround, choose the people you expand to. You are what you consume. I agree, Gabriel. Yeah. Everything you consume, not just, what you put in your mouth, but what you put in your brain, what you listen, the type of music you listen. I stopped listening all the music talking negative. Like, imagine people sing all the song, negative song, sad song with such much passion, and they go like, oh, it's so intense. And I'm like, the words have so much power. Stop talking about what you don't like. Stop talking about what you don't want. And start talking about what you want. What do you want to see? What do you want to see in your life? What do you want to see in your banking account? What do you want to see in your habits? Talk about that. And stop negotiating with yourself. Decide once. Make a decision today. Who you want to be. Who you want to be as a mother, who you want to be as a daughter, who you want to be as a human being, as a teacher, or whatever career you are, who you want to be, what type of human being you want to be, how you want to show up. And when you decide, don't say later, maybe later, one more time, I'm going to overeat one more time, I'm going to eat this one. No, it's over. Say goodbye to the old version of you. Say, you know why? I thank you so much. You take me here and I learned so much with you. I know you didn't know how to do better. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a meetup, have a meeting with all the version of you and don't hate them. Be grateful because they're the one bring you here, but say goodbye. Now, this is my new me. I behave like this. I talk like that. I eat like that. I'm expending my time wisely. I'm reading what I want to see in my life. I'm surrounding myself with people who I want to be like. Are you friends are where you want to be? Do you have at least one friend that have the financial, the relationship? I'm not saying you have to find everything in one friend, but you should have at least one friend who have a relationship you can inspired by. You should have at least one friend you have a finance life that you can be inspired by. You should have at least one friend who really take care of the health, the way they show up, that you get inspired by. Thank you guys. You know, do I have Berkeley accent? I never live in Brooklyn, but you know, I live in New York, so I live in Manhattan. But good. Good. The first time I got that compliment, it's kind of, usually people like, where is your accent from? They know I'm not from US, but I take as a compliment. Thank you. So your goals doesn't care about your moods. Your goals are built in repetition. You have to repeat. That's what I'm saying. You have to deal with boring things. All right, Mari, you're not going to build this new identity. You're not going to build this new you by negotiating, by saying, I don't feel like to do it. You're going to build this new identity with consistency, no motivation. There's going to be days when you really feel like to do it. There's going to be days when you get so inspired and you want to do it. But it's going to be days when you'll be like, holy moly. It's tough. Both ways tough. If you choose the healthy way, it's going to be tough. If you choose the unhealthy way, it's going to be tough. If you choose that you deserve better financially life, abundance, prosperity, it's going to be tough. You have to work for money. You have to go look for opportunities. You have to open mind. You have to allow yourself to have money. A lot of people don't have permission. A lot of people want a lot of things. They want the body, they want the money, but they don't give themselves permission. And when I say this permission, it's unconsciously. Unconsciously, you don't have the permission to have an abundance life. How you present yourself shape how you treat yourself. That's why your hair, your makeup, your nails, the way you dress matters. I'm not telling you you need to look perfect, everything done 24/7. But the way you carry yourself, the way you take care of yourself, how you present yourself matters. Not just because people gonna look and have some impression, but the energy. It's the same thing when you get inside of the house, organized. Imagine you get inside of the house, organized, clean. You'd be like, wow, feels good. The space feels good. The energy is good. When you get inside the room so dirty, garbage everywhere, completely messy, you get completely different experience. It is the same about you. The only difference, you take your house everywhere you go and you're showing people. That's when you go out. Well, every time you go out, you're taking your house out there and you're showing to everyone. I'm Mara, I don't really care. It's not about. It's you showing people how you care, how much you care about yourself. And I'm not talking about body shape. I'm talking about be the best you can be. Hygienic, take care of you, taking shower, put a clean outfit, smelling nice. Gabriel, thank you. Thank you so much. That was very nice compliment. God bless us. I do feel like we need more. You need more people. You know, because the people I talk to, probably there are people only you can talk and they'll get the message from you. That's why I feel like there is a space for everybody because we all have our own way to communicate it and to get in people's hearts. So there are people I'm talking to, I can get into them, and there are people only who talk and get it. Not even Tony Robbins will make them listen. That's why I feel like there are a space for everyone. And even if you are not any health specialist, you can just by being you, just by being a better person, just by show up for yourself, how have intentionally life, you can affect other people's life. People have to look at you and see life, see hungry to be a good person, to be intentionally, and not just the way you show up, but how you treat people, how you make eye contact, how you say hello, how you call people by name. One of my thing is like everywhere I go, if I have a waitress or anybody serving me, I like to know the name. When they don't have a name tag, I'm always asking them the name because I don't want to be like, hey, blah. No, I like to call people by name. And you have no idea how much easier my life become by he remembers people names. People love when he remember the name. They be like, wow, they feel special. And wherever you go, when you start be more intentionally and more, present, fully present in a now, you're gonna see people appreciate that because the majority of the people are so distracted. You are talking to them, they are doing something else, they're thinking about something else, they're not even there. And you are amazing being Kiva. Keep the promise you make to yourself. That's where your confidence should come from. Your confidence should not come from compliments. Your confidence should not come from people tell you how beautiful you are, how good you are. Your confidence come from keeping the promise you make to yourself, from doing hard things. That's why when you build your confidence from doing hard things, nobody can take that from you. People can make the comments whatever they like it. It's not going to take your confidence away. I do not build my confidence in compliments. I do appreciate all the compliment, but that's not where my confidence come from. So every time when I see people try hurts me, making like negative or crazy comment, I laugh because this affects me. Because I know who I am. Even my flaws, even my dark sides, I know and I honor. I honor them. Healthy food with the wrong quantity still make you big. It still keep you fat. Even if it's a health, you'd be like, Mari, I can eat fruits all day. Fruits is healthy. I love them too. But if you don't watch quantity, you still can be fat even eating healthy meal. I can eat salmon and, broccoli all day, like non-stop. Yes, you can, but you're gonna be big. Everything. The only difference between the poison and the medicine is quantity. Everything too much, you're gonna add weight. It's gonna prevent you from losing the weight. Yes, the video is gonna be here in the channel, and you can go back tomorrow and watch. You have a good night of sleep. God bless you. Rest. Tomorrow is a new day. Start your new day with a good energy. Yes. Same, Kiva. Fruits was my biggest problem. Problem in the sense of quantity. And when I start eating fruits, I'm not telling you I'm completely healed. I still struggling to stop. I did better. I just came back from Brazil. I was there for almost 40 days. And I'm telling you, when I see my favorite fruits, especially when I'm in vacation that I don't know when I'm gonna eat them again, the scarcity is still in my mind that I need to eat more and more. So but we're learning. Slowly I'm having more self-control, and sometimes you have to break the habits of being a scarcity. Like when I do go to the host food and do my shopping, usually I'm always like want to eat everything in one day. If I buy the kiwi, if I buy the watermelon, if I buy the pineapple, I want to eat all the fruits in one day. And that is, I know the reason come from, but I have to let it go. I grew up with a lot of siblings, and when my mom go to the supermarket, and if I don't eat the fruits the day she buy, next day I might don't have because my siblings wait or whatever. And I have to tell myself, Mari, you live alone. Nobody's gonna eat your fruits. Tomorrow, you can eat. It's okay. You don't have to eat all once. Thank you, Gabriel. God bless you too. I hope you come back. And if you have a channel, message me. Say, Mari, check my channel. Message one of the videos. I'll check your channel too if you do have any, if you post any channel. Eat slow. Yeah, slow is strong. When you slow down, you're more present. You don't have to, and I'm not just talk about eating. Anything you're doing is slow down. Be more present. You talk slow. Pay attention to every word you say. Are you walking? Unless you like doing your walking, like unless you're doing your cardio walking, walk slow. Pay attention where you're going, who is surround you. Do everything with more intentionally. That's gonna help you to feel better, more present. And I don't know if you guys know this, but your stomach take around 20 minutes to realize it's full. 20 minutes. So every time you're eating like a eating machine, your brain doesn't even understand there was enough food there. So when you're eating slow, if you're talking with somebody, you more intentionally, you understand you actually don't need to eat as much. And the reason I know, it's like every time I'm doing eating in live, sometime I put in my food and I go live. Every time I do that, I eat less. I feel full quick. It's because I'm talking, so I'm taking more time to eat. And it's actually, I'm giving my stomach time to process that we already have some food there. You need to sleep. Your sleep is so important. When you rest, regulate your nerve system. When you sleep well, your hormone is balanced. A lot of people think their lack of willpower, but they actually just not lip their lack of sleeping, their lack of resting. And especially when you go to sleep and you're overthinking and you're overwhelmed and you're having all these thoughts in your mind, you're probably not gonna have a nice, good night of sleep. It's important. Calm your mind. Everything I be like, I need to do this, I need to do that. Focus what you can do it. Protein calms the brain. Protein help your brain to be stable. Protein soft you're hungry. When you eat enough protein, you're not gonna feel as hungry. Stabilize your blood sugar. You need protein. Even if you're vegan, you can have like the protein from the veggies, but you need to have the protein. It's extremely important to regulate your appetite. Eat enough protein. Intermittent fasting. Fasting is going to help you to rebuild your identity. Intermittent fasting change your body, change your mind, change how you think, how you act, help you to regulate it, change how you show up for yourself. This space you give between meals, that's where the identity is rebuilt. That's when you calm down and you be aware of all the thoughts that's out there. And that's when you're actually able to change them. You'll be like, you know what? Wow, I'm having this type of thoughts. What I need to believe is true for me feel this way. And then you're like, oh, does that even make sense? Fiber. We talk a lot about protein. Everybody talk about protein, but fiber is extremely important. We all need fiber. When you don't eat enough fiber, you get constipation. Have you heard people saying they don't go to the bathroom? I go to the bathroom every day. If you don't eat enough fiber, you get bloating, you get inflammation, constipation. But if you do eat enough fiber, now you get stable. You go to the bathroom regularly. You stabilize your hunger, your cravings. So don't forget about the fiber. Stop snacking. Snack keep your hunger loud. Keep your blood sugar unstable. Keep your cravings active. If you're snacking all day, if you are eating 24/7, some people eat like they only don't eat when they're sleeping. Every time you eat, if you're snacking all day, you interrupt your digestion process. You confusing your hunger signs.